going on, everybody? Got a little lazy Sunday going on here at the house. We don't have any activities this weekend for kids or ourselves, so getting a few little chores done, but we're not really trying real hard. Like I said, more just taking advantage of being home and being not being busy. So, but I just fired the smoker up and we're about to throw some stuff on there. So we're gonna do ribs that we bought at the store. We've got one of our chickens that we raised, and then we're gonna put our potatoes on the smoker as well. Here are the ribs. I seasoned them last night and then put them in the fridge. If you've watched our channel very long, you know that I always do the 3-2-1 method with ribs. It's the best way to cook them. The 3-2-1 method is very simple. We do dry ribs. We don't put any kind of, we don't baste them or put any kind of barbecue sauce on them. But you do 3 hours at about 250 uncovered, 2 hours covered in foil or smoker butcher paper, and then the last hour uncovered again. And they are the last time that you handle them, most of the time they'll start to fall apart. They're so tender. So we really love that method. For the chicken, let me turn the light on here. So this is one of the chickens that we raised. We did brine those chickens for about 24 hours right after we processed them in a big cooler at the advice of Mike and Tanya from Fowler Family Farm, and they were spot on with it. Those are the best chickens we've ever eaten. Very juicy and tender. So this one, the way we like to do them, it's called spatchcock, and that is where you cut the backbone out of them and then you kind of lay them open like this. I feel like they cook quicker that way, and they cook more thorough without having that body cavity to hold out the heat and keep the heat from getting in there. So that's how we like to do them. So gonna throw these on the smoker, and then here in a minute, I don't know, here a little while, we're gonna put the potatoes on there. They don't take quite as long. So got the pit boss fired up out there and it's ready to go. So we're gonna go out there. So recently we talked about our deer lease, kind of explained that to y'all. Some of y'all did not know what that was. Another kind of hunting we do closer to home is there's public land with a couple different pieces of public land within an hour of us. So we do hunt public land, and one of the fun things to do on public land is to hunt pigs. Yep. So Reed's been getting into shooting his bow a lot, so has Easton. Easton's in the house resting right now, but went and bought us a 3D hog target. So Reed's been really excited about to shoot at it. He shot at it a little bit, but I was gonna get a few shots at him, see how he does. Not bad. Not bad at all for 20 yards. Not bad.
Not great though.
Oh, not great, but not bad. Remember, just small, hover it real small, right behind the shoulder. Squeeze the trigger. Perfect. That's an absolute perfect shot. These two shots right here would be all right. That one's.
He run for a while.
Yeah, but still good.
Still new the 3D target thing.
I bought that target on Amazon and really excited to get it. And in my mind, I thought it was a lot bigger than that. That represents probably about a 50-pound pig. I was thinking it was a lot bigger than that. But the good thing is when you're shooting at a small target, it makes shooting at a big target a lot easier. So. All right, while Reed's shooting, our recent videos, we've had something getting in our fence and rooting around. Put the game camera out, and
Dead.
Perfect shot. And last night, we got pictures of it. So before I roll the footage, y'all tell me what y'all think it was. Skunk? Raccoon?
Skylar?
Was it Skylar digging? What do y'all think?
Bad shot.
Alright, I'm gonna roll the footage right now. So as you can tell from the videos, I'm sorry, the photos, it was an armadillo. And I just noticed now, while right here in the front part of our property, it's also started digging and rooting around here. This little area of our yard stays green right in here because this part is shaded more, and they've been all up in here digging. I don't know, as far as I could tell, there was only one armadillo on the pictures, but it's a lot of damage for one. So here in a little bit, we're gonna try to see if we can go around and see where it's getting in at. So based upon the direction the first picture we got of it and the direction it was going, I think I may know where it was coming in at, but who knows how long or where it was walking around or whatever. So, but we'll go back there here shortly and see if we can figure it out. All right, Easton came out to shoot. He's got his bow ready. This is his first time shooting at the 3D target.
Is his sight in for 10 yards?
About 8 or 10. He's at 10 now. He's wanting to shoot from far back, so we'll see. Remember your top pin.
I need my glasses off.
You can shoot with your glasses on, buddy. You're not.
It's blocking it. The little tip on the bottom is blocking it.
Okay. Whoa! Heck yeah, dude.
That one killed it.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
We got some pork just then.
All right, one more. We got to do some work on Easton's bow. It's not quite tuned up just yet, but we'll shoot one more. Just see, that was a good shot. Take your time. Oh, a little low. It's all right.
Can I shoot some more? 2 more shots.
All right, go get them.
If I shoot too close enough, then my bat, like, ricochet.
I mean, I understand why you're thinking that, but...
Oh.
Easton got right there. Another good one.
2 good shots.
Alright, it's hot out here. They kind of got away from me. About to get these ribs off. They've been on here for 3 hours. And I'm going to put them in foil and then put them back on. Woo! That second step of wrapping those in foil, I think, I'm not an expert, but I think what it does is it doesn't let them dry out too much. It holds moisture in there. But we'll leave them on there for 2 hours like that, and then we'll take them the last hour unwrapped again. I need to get my temperature probe and check the chicken real quick, see how it's looking. Here lately, when I've been cooking on my Pit Boss, I kind of feel like I'm a Pit Boss salesman because I always say so many good things about them. But Not sponsored, but I stinking love this thing. It is, it's taken smoking to a whole nother level. It's super simple. It has a built-in temperature probe, and you can actually monitor it with your phone, which is really cool. So I'm gonna plug this in and see how this chicken looks. Well, chicken sure appears to be done. We're gonna take it inside and look at it real quick. Looks dang good to me. We'll pull it apart here and make double sure it's done. Oh yeah, that's done. Go out and see if I can figure out where this armadillo is coming in at. So I got, the camera is over right there, and the first picture we had of the armadillo, he was going that direction. So I'm thinking he came in over here somewhere. And that would make sense. I mean, there's a big field back there. That's the most open area around us. So, but it's hard to tell. He could have been in the yard for a long time and came in somewhere else. So, but walk over here and see. I guess he could come through right there too. This old fence back here is in rough shape. I don't see any place for sure where he'd be coming in. Haven't been out to the garden yet, but that little joker made it in the garden last night. He rooted up over there and over here. This means war. When I came out here this morning to get the SD card, I never even looked in the garden, walked right by it, but that joker got in there last night and rooted up. I still don't see a place where I'm 100% sure he's coming in at. I'm gonna put a block there to slow him down, hopefully. Reed thinks he may be staying on our property underneath that shed or right here. We'll see. I guess that's possible. He's on the property. That right there looks pretty likely. He could get underneath it. Also right there. Can't be 100% sure where he's coming in at. So I got one of our big live traps out. My guess is he's been trying to get in the garden. So my guess is tonight, if he comes back, that's where he's gonna try to go. So I'm gonna set this live trap up, and I won't bait it. I'm just gonna stick it where that hole was and hope maybe he walks in there and just traps himself. If you've ever been around an armadillo, they can't see very well. Most of the time you can sneak up on them almost close enough just to catch one with your bare hands. I'm hoping, you know, he'll just come through here and head over that hole and trap himself. So we're gonna give it a try and see. If y'all aren't familiar with how these live traps work, this little piece right here holds that door open, and it goes back. This little linkage goes back, and right here is where it connects. And then what happens is when they come in here and they step right here, it causes this piece to come out and causes the door to close. Well, it's supposed to. Like that. Like I told y'all before in a recent video, Reed had this idea to put this little deal right here. Most animals you trap, you can put food or some kind of lure in there to lure them. Armadillos will not usually come to something like that, so it's more just they have to go into the trap. So I'm hoping he comes through here and trying to go back to that hole, and that kind of pushes him in there. If we catch him, we've never caught an armadillo before. If we catch him, we're most likely just gonna relocate him down the road so he'll leave our garden and stuff alone. Because I have a feeling now that he got in the garden, I think that's what his main attraction to coming here was the garden, because of us watering it every day. And so, you know, I don't mind armadillos, but I just don't want them tearing my garden up. So time will tell. We'll see. Y'all watch next video and we'll let y'all know what happens. Here's the spread. Beans. Here's the ribs. A couple of them literally were falling off the bone. Chicken, which is delicious. Potatoes, we haven't tried those yet, but they look really good. And then we're gonna have a salad with the ranch that Shannon made. You may see it on this video or another video, but her and Reed made some creamy jalapeno ranch.
It was delicious.
What else?
That's it. Let's eat.
All right.
Watch me wash my hands.
Shannon and I typically on the weekend, when we cook a big meal, we don't eat throughout the day that much.
Yeah.
We ate breakfast this morning, and that's it.
That's all.
Yeah, so we are hungry. Got a big week coming up, so early bedtimes for everybody. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all again.
Bye.